It's not 3%.
No, it's not.
It is less than 1. It's probably 0 point.
It's like 0.7 or something.
Yeah,
like that.
that's less than 1%. Yeah, inflation a year is 3%. So if you don't have any investments, or as you start investing, you want to make sure your investments go over 3%, or giving you a better than 3% return. Because if you get 3% on your investments and inflation is 3%, you break it even, making a 0% return in reality. So if you got your money in a savings account, what's your bank account? What's your bank?
PNC.
So PNC Bank. And what do you get in your savings account right now?
I can't remember.
All right. It's not 3%.
No, it's not.
It is less than 1. It's probably 0 point.
It's like 0.7 or something.
Yeah,
like
that's
that.
less than 1%. I don't like to keep a lot of money in my bank account because I'm losing money. I'm always trying to figure out a way, an avenue to park that money that's going to give me a way better than 3% return. So, say my real estate assets, for example, I'm averaging 15 to 20% cash on cash return, and I look at those as not only my investment vehicle but also my savings account. That makes sense. So, and I pull 50K out of my Bank of America account, that's getting me 0.007%, and use that 50K to buy an investment property that's gonna give me a 20%, and inflation is 3%. I'm in the ball. I'm plus 17%, which is amazing.
Yeah.
That's amazing. So you always gotta think like, where can I park my money in the safest way to get a better than 3% return? Because inflation right there, that's the starting point of right? Because anything below that, you're already in the negative. You're losing money. Yeah, so that's something that they don't really teach us in school.
Yeah, and I hate that they don't teach us because it's so important. It's so important understanding that. And like everybody always talks about, like, you gotta know how to make your money work for you.
Right.
But they don't teach you how to make your money.
They don't go deep into how to do that. So yeah, you got real estate, and now like George was saying, like the younger guys know things. So you got this thing called the internet, which is trumping so many other returns. Like you can do, you can do branding, for an example, like help people with their branding. You can invest into e-com stores, that's another crazy avenue. You can put out a course on branding. You know what I'm saying? And run Facebook ads. And run Facebook ads is technically an investment. So if you're running, I'm throwing out a small number, 10K a month in the ad world. It's a small number. Say 10K a month in ad spend. That's technically an investment. And 10K a month in ad spend to your course can get you 40K a month. That's better than that same 10K sitting in your bank account every month, getting you 0.007%. It's another car or vehicle to park your money. That's gonna get you a great return. And 3% is just, it's gonna kill you regardless.
You're not conscious of.
Yeah, stuff goes up. The shirt might go up an extra 3 cents. Coffee might go up an extra X amount. Taxes, everything goes up slightly. A lot of things go up every year. I was thinking about it. We don't see it
because it's such a small.
It's such a small increase that you can't really.
You don't even notice.
You don't think about it. Gas goes up. It goes up.
It goes up and down all the time.
It goes up. Yeah. So I remember when I was driving, when I first got my license, I remember gas being 99 cents. 99 cents. Like I don't know if we'll ever see that again, but now
I remember one time, like early when COVID hit, like gas by me was like $1.19, and I was like, this is crazy.
Facts.
Like I've never seen it like this.
Yeah, so that's inflation. Well, gas go up 4 cents next year. That's inflation. 4 cents.
Yeah.
You know, you got people getting all these stimulus package checks and stuff. Somebody got to pay that back.
Right.
Somebody's got to pay that back. People been flexing with these checks. All of a sudden, you seeing people get you know, new more new clothes, you know, new cars.
Yeah. I know a bunch of people when they got new cars.
You see, you know, not doing it.
Cars do depreciate.
It depreciates, facts, 100%. So somebody's gonna have to repay Uncle Sam and the government that money. There's been a lot of money allocated on these stimulus, and they're still paying out right now. So that's going to probably be integrated into inflation. So, and something, taxes might go up. Something.
See, that's something I've never thought about, like when they do things like that, like the stimulus package and stuff.
Right.
How it will, the process of paying it back will be implemented into, like, like you said, like inflation might go up.
That. Yeah. But I know you've been, you know, really intrigued about real estate. So being that you're like in 20 with really good credit score, man, like don't take that for granted. You know, because you can go out here. Your credit is power. Like that's power that a lot of people don't know, especially like when you're super young. Like you really kind of maybe use your credit cards when stuff is like making money.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, you kind of let it put in the back burner. You're behind on payments, and now at 25, your credit's fucked up.
Right.
Which is in most cases that's the case. Especially when you go to school. You go to school, you get behind on your student loans. That's fucked up. You're like, these credit cards. You know what? I ain't gonna pay these either.
Right.
So keep that credit score. Keep it growing. You're just gonna use it on cash from your normal account anyway. Right. Pay it off, and then you do that for 3 months, 90 days. That credit card company, it says Capital One, they're gonna see all his activity from Jared. Like, wow, like he's spending money, but he's paying it off. Let me increase it from 5K to 20K. Because they're seeing that you build trust and credibility.
Right.
You build rapport with them, and banks like to give money to people who they think don't need money.
Right.
And in that case, they don't think you need the money, so they're gonna increase your limit. So you gotta play that game.
Yeah. Because I never thought about, like I always thought like, okay, if I use my credit card, because at first I wasn't using my credit card. Like I had a credit card through Saks, and I wasn't using it. Like I would only use it if I bought something from the store, make sure I get like a discount.
Yeah.
But other than that, I wasn't really using it. I was just paying it off.
Yeah. Same with me. I didn't really tap into that credit card game until like my late 20s, pushing 30. So, and I was always taught like, hey, don't get in credit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's the cloth I come from, which don't make it right. You know, you supposed to use credit. You utilize it as a leverage piece, so you can make money from it. But I was always trying to buy stuff with my cash. My own cash. If I had my own cash and I couldn't afford it, I would buy it.
Right.
So, which that was all wrong. It was all the wrong processing in my brain.
Yeah.
So you definitely, man, you're on a good you're on a good path. Like you're on a good path to where you need to go, financially wise. Just keep utilizing that, and keep playing the game with these banks. All it is a game.
Right.
Yeah. And your credit. Next thing you have an 850 credit score. Yeah, that had 800, 850.
There's a lot of stuff.
Even though you say you got mid 7,
yeah,
at 720 at 20,